Thanks for having us today. My name is Clara Arellano, and my team is Clara, Osvaldo, and Armando. Um, we are going to tell you about Flight 243.
It's been 26 years since part of the roof of Aloha Airlines Flight 243 blew off while the plane was in flight. Today we heard from one of the pilots who helped land the plane at Kahului Airport.
I was flying the airplane, I was leveling off at 24,000 feet, and then it felt like I'd been kicked in the chest.
That was Mimi Tompkins speaking today at a safety conference, describing the moment a portion of the plane's fuselage tore off.
We're going to need assistance. We cannot communicate with the flight attendants. We'll need assistance for the passengers.
I had been observing the Boeing 737-297 plane that has flown from Hilo International Airport to Honolulu, Hawaii, with 89 passengers and 5 crew members. In the accident, a person has died. The purser Clara Arellano, who was ejected from the aircraft.
Y recuerden que la salida más cercana puede estar justo sobre sus cabezas.
Número 701, la azafata aspirada.
Aloha Airlines Flying 243 has circulated between Hilo Airport and Honolulu International Airport, but in the Hawaii archipelago, United States. The plane reaching a cruising altitude on April 48, 1988, has suffered an explosive decompression. The part of the roof of the cabin fell off. The pilots had made an emergency landing at Hawaii Airport. I had sent the Boeing 737-297 airplane. The aircraft was at an altitude of 34,000 feet and was about to begin descent to Honolulu Airport when a part of the cabin in the first class section broke and detached.
The investigation determined that the quality of inspection and maintenance programs was deficient. As fuselage examinations were scheduled during the night, this made it more difficult to carry out an adequate inspection of the aircraft's other skin. Also, the fuselage failure initiating the lap joint alone, S10L, the failure mechanism was a result of multiple side fatigue cracking of the skin adjacent to the rivet holes along the lap joint, upper rivet row, and tear strap disbone, which negate the fail-safe characteristics of the fuselage. Additional damage to the airplane included damage and dented horizontal stabilizers, both of which had been stuck by flying debris. Some of the metal debris had also stuck the aircraft vertical stabilizers, causing slight damage. The leading edge of both wings and both engine cowling had also sustained damage.
Thanks to unofficial investigation, the National Transportation Safety Board (NTSB) determined that the probable cause of the accident was due to the Aloha Airlines maintenance program by not detecting the true cause of it. Being one of the pilots, he should have mentioned or inquired about the last maintenance of the aircraft, since it was a plane where they already flew frequently. In this case of the airlines, they have to have waited according to the protocols to attend to the passengers on the airplane. Finally, the main problem is that the airline must have done a constant maintenance and a study of the aircraft after so many flights. In this way, that accident could have been avoided.
Other flights that suffered the same explosive decompression were the Flight 811 of United Airlines, the Flight 5390 of British Airways, the Flight 96 of American Airlines, the Flight 981 of Turkish Airlines, the Flight 1380 of Southwest Airlines, and the accident of C-5 in Tanzan Hood in 1975. That was all for tonight. Thank you for watching us, for listening us, and see you next time.